Hi Dan.
Hi Bob.
Kia ora, we're back at Whare, Pārara, just as the circular saw starts.
So it's a construction site.
Yeah, so our Summerfield, sunny Summerfield Superhomes. So this week the walls have landed, Superhome D has landed. So this is the one of the standalone homes. This is the rear home. It's got a double garage, and which is like where we're standing right now, and then quite a decent size open plan kitchen, dining, living space, and then a sort of multi-use room which could be a bedroom, and then a bathroom, and upstairs we've got 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. So it's kind of a decent family home really, and just on a fairly compact site. But yeah, it's got probably the biggest outdoor living space of all of the homes.
Pretty much on the north side too,
yeah,
right?
north
being
facing.
out.
Yeah, so it's probably 4.5 metres by how long's that? It's probably about 10 metres.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, so the living space has a higher ceiling, which all of the homes actually have higher ceilings. But yeah, what we're looking at here is the eco panel, which I'm a big fan of, because last week it was bucketing with rain and the guys were busy making these walls in the factory, and they all got the insulation added and the wraps put on both sides before they came out to site, and we've just been a bit lucky with having a window of nice sunny days to assemble them. But Dan can tell us more about the eco panel.
Yeah, well, so these ones are the 90mm series, or 90 series, because 90mm stud that we use. A lot of the time we will put, depending on the cladding we'll put a horizontal structural cavity batten on here, which is not shown here just because we'll put these on later because we've got some windows that we're going around. So yeah, the good thing about them is they're completely weather tight. So even when they are on site and it is raining, the insulation, or more importantly the frames, stay dry, because obviously we know with moisture becomes mould growth, especially when that moisture's within that framing. So that's a good thing about it too.
Yeah, so to be honest, I hadn't even noticed that. Yeah, you normally have the battens on the outside, eh?
Yeah, so we normally have, like I say, the 45 or the 70mm structural cavity batten, so that spans from stud to stud. That way we've obviously lost the dwangs on the exterior. We have the jib stud saver corner, which means there's one stud here and one stud there, instead of having a triple stud and blocks and stuff. So
the insulation is more continuous.
Yep. So then they're screwed and taped up. As you can see here, this will get sealed up to the floor or cut back here.
Yeah. So follow me, if you just come this way, we can see the inside. Mind your head. So the inside, we've got the Intello, and then this is our services cavity for the wiring and plumbing. Kitchen's over here. Yeah, limited space on the site. It's a quarter acre, just over 1,000 square metres. So
that's one of the reasons why you went with a 90mm stud, so it gives it slightly a bit more space inside as well, but also getting that thermal envelope as best as it can be for the,
Correct.
100%,
yeah. So the normal, or pretty much most of the homes, we do the 140 plus 45. This is the 90 plus 45, but still way better even than just having a 140 wall, because you're eliminating the thermal bridging, because you've got the insulation running perpendicular, so we don't have studs going all the way through, which is a thermal bridge. So still really good. And this house here, the energy modelling was really good. So the equivalent, and this wall system provides an airtight result too. So the energy requirements per square metre were better than the passive house standard of 15 kilowatts per square metre per annum. So I think it was something like about 13 point something. Can't remember exactly, but it was well within that.
Yeah. So the good thing about, like, with the 90mm series eco panel is once we get that second layer in the service cavity, because all the plumbing and the electrical, anything that's on that exterior wall here is hiding in here. It's not getting cut into the insulation. Sorry, cutting you out there, Bob.
No worries.
And basically we'll get an R4 insulation value in the 90 series, as opposed to what's the building code minimum?
Code minimum is
Currently?
2 in climate zone 5, which is Christchurch, which is where we are.
So 2 versus 4, which is double, so
Yeah.
that's great. So the good thing about what we do here with, if you think of this as the window frame, the window frame sits in here, which means the glazing is sitting in the warm part of the wall, whereas building code solutions, it puts the windows outside here.
Yeah,
in
and
the
then
cold part of the wall.
you've got your cladding cavity too, so it's quite a way out.
And we'll talk about that a little bit more, but when the thermal envelope is not protected, that's why people are still getting condensation on the inside of their windows, even though they've got thermally broken windows. So it's just
Just the other thing, if you look down at the ground here, you can see the insulation on the edge. So that's 50 mil of XPS, and then it's got a plaster system. It's just had the first coat of plaster put on there. And then underneath this floor slab, we've got 100 mil of VH grade EPS. Yeah.
So many abbreviations.
Yeah, and then that's like expanded polystyrene. That's
Yeah.
extruded polystyrene or extruded foam. Yeah, but yeah. So heated floor with an air to water heat pump, which is powered by solar panels. So incredibly efficient and just
Just
the ultimate
delightful
in
space to live in.
ultimate in luxury, really, having a heated floor. It's not really luxury though. Every house should have that, but
Yeah, as a minimum.
yeah.
100%.
But yeah, you can sort of get a feel for the space with the walls starting to go up. This big wall here is going to be the stairwell, and then yeah, just that end there is
The skillion roof.
skillion roof, yeah, with a higher ceiling. So that pitch there is the ceiling height. So this is probably the pick of the bunch, isn't it? The flagship of the homes.
Well, actually, you could say it's the larger.
It's the larger, yeah.
But the interesting one will be the front one, House A, which is the first zero carbon home in New Zealand, right?
Yep, that's got a few.
As we've been talking about previously.
Yeah, a few different things. Yeah, main thing is no concrete slab, timber floor, and then the rest of the houses have PLX portals instead of steel. So we're eliminating the carbon
And minimising thermal bridging.
and minimising the thermal bridging. Yeah. So yeah, there's quite a lot of thought went into that. Probably my favourite house is the House B actually, because it's got one less bedroom, but it's still got the high ceiling. It's sort of got everything you need and nothing you don't really. It's but House B and C are pretty similar, except C has an extra bedroom above the garage. But all of them actually have a bedroom and a bathroom on the ground floor, which is quite functional too.
Good for, I guess, in a multi-generation situation, if there's appearance of one of the people that are living in there having a downstairs bedroom.
Yep.
Is always good.
Yeah, or even if just someone breaks their leg and can't make it upstairs or whatever, it could be a guest room,
Tripped over from a trip to the moon underwater, I suppose. Sprained their ankle.
Yeah, it's been done before. But seriously, I think it's a good thing to have an accessible home that's got that's been thought about and has those sort of universal design elements.
That's probably designed with life mark in mind, right?
Yeah.
With the wider doors and things
wider
like that.
Wider doors, level thresholds, all that sort of stuff. It's not difficult to do that. So
No.
I think, it's another thing that I think should just be part of the building code, should be the way we do all houses really. But
Yeah, should have a minimum door width
yeah.
to certain areas, right?
But as we know, there's a lot of things missing from the building code.
Well, that's why we're here, to help educate.
Yeah. As this progresses, we'll just continue with updates and pointing out what makes a super home different. But it starts with a super designer and a super builder.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dan.
Thanks, Bob.